There is a certain amusement in being completely burdened. It's a mode of some of us journey to be baffled, to be amazed, to be shocked, to look around at our foreign environment, and have honestly no idea what is taking place. This weirdness, which you notice while on the street, comes in special guises. It may be quirks of culture, or it could be unique attractions. It is able to be natural, or it can be guy-made in a few cases. It could be a complete thriller to even people who claim it as their very own. Those locations are surely bizarre, and they are definitely worth seeing for yourself. Number 10. Mount Borama. Mount Borama. If you need me to summarize this entire area in short, I would say a very extraordinary global like that of a famous Hollywood movie journey to the mysterious island. I suggest it has got the whole lot to be called so. Beside the giant flat pinnacle mountain, it has a unique ecosystem which includes diverse unusual species of plant life and animals at the side of the waterfalls, which can be counted amongst the best in their sorts in the international. Moreover, the mountain is taken into consideration to be round 2 billion years antique. This stunning landscape of Mount Borama has additionally inspired films and novels. 2009 Pixar film Up and 1912 Conan Doyle's novel The Lost International are the famous names amongst them. Indeed, one of the maximum mysterious spots for the daring now. Might you? Number 9. Ram Setu or Ramas Bridge is a causeway that is created across the ocean connecting Palm Island in Tamil Nadu to Mannar Island in Sri Lanka. Medical research have decided that the Polk Strait is a herbal bridge shaped by limestone shoals, but in line with mythology it was built by using Lord Rama with the help of Vanara monkey army. He had to construct this bridge to attain Sri Lanka as his spouse Sita turned into kidnapped and turned into imprisoned there. Noticeably the time of Ramayana 5000 BCE. An urban dating analysis of the bridge sink well. This causeway is seen from an aerial view. Even to this present day, the complete trouble of ROM. Set 2 is mysterious, and that makes us speak approximately it. Even more, it is said that Ramas Bridge become above sea stage. Even a few ancient statistics recommend that it became walkable till the 15th century. Even the envisioned depth is around 3 to 30 feet in the vicinity of this causeway. Despite the fact that the Ramas Bridge is in the water, the ships can't sail on it. The water right here is shallow with the level of depth various at shore factors. Hence, ships from India must take any other roundabout course to reach Sri Lanka. Ramayana mentions that the Set 2 become built with floating stones. Exceedingly such floating stones are scattered across Ramas Forum. Even to nowadays, what do you guys suppose? Is it guy-made or is it without a doubt constructed by using Lord Rama's? Number 8. Moving Mountain. Moving mountain. Mountains aren't meant to transport, but a towering mountain of sand is doing simply that, touring at a tempo of 20 meters 66 feet every year. It is no longer simply the large dunes that move either. According to Tanzania's former president Jakaya Kikwete, a handful of the mountain sand continued to transport even after he transferred it to his vehicle, standing 10 meters 33 feet tall by way of 100 meters 330 feet. Huge, the crescent-formed mountain of sand adjustments form and route every decade right away, even cut up in two, and traveled in distinct guidelines. It's believed to be made from a volcanic eruption. The Nan Ngorongoro Conservation Place Authority uses beacons to track and are expecting the mountain's moves. Number 7. Magnetic Hill. Magnetic Hill, whether you're an avid visitor or a hardcore author who likes to discover new trails on a motorcycle Ladakh in India, is the call you will be acquainted with, and in view that this tourist destination has a distinct hype amongst travelers, you have to have additionally heard approximately the Magnetic Hills, recognized to tug the cars. This awesome hill lies on the manor from Srinagar to Lai Highway. Trusted or not, this small stretch of Magnetic Hill flawlessly defines the phenomenon of gravity. To verify the truth, you could flip off your car, and while on neutral you'll realize that your automobile is moving without your efforts at the velocity of 12.5 miles according to hour. Number 6. Sea splits. Sea splits into two Corolla confronted a sincerely difficult time this ire as the metropolis witnessed the heaviest rains, which almost submerged the entire town underwater, taking the lives of thousands of humans and making them homeless after the water from the recent floods receded. Something fun occurred in one of the towns of Kerala, which took all of us through marvel. The locals of Punani and Kerala's Malappuram witnessed a brand new island-like structure surfacing along their seaside. The slim sand strip that is properly over half a kilometer long has literally split the ocean into that is certainly a herbal phenomenon, and everybody becomes surprised to see it. This has surely won a whole lot of appeal. A few of the locals, in addition to the tourists and those in reality, visit here to take a protracted stroll on the sand strip. Even as tourists preserve to flock to capture a glimpse of it, government have warned that the sand strip could be washed away. In Number 5, Blood Falls. Blood Falls consider a snowy mountain having a blood bathtub in between feels like something unnatural proper. Nicely here, you have got the blood crimson waterfall staining the white Taylor Glacier. The Blood Falls of Antarctica can also were a mystery for pretty a while, but is not any more way to the researchers and glaciologists who said that this occurrence was because of iron oxide, basically rust, which become present within the water which flows from the lake creates this red hue and making it look as if blood is flowing out into the water. Number 4. Kalimutu Indonesia. Kalimutu Indonesia, in Thailand of Flores in Indonesia. Mount Kalimutu is the set of 3 pristine lakes within the national park of the same call. Those lakes are the end result of volcanic eruption, and all are different shades blue turquoise, or even black. Nicely, in case you are questioning that this is the thriller of the vicinity, then I advise you preserve on. These are one of those hues in which you can assume to look these lakes every now and then the color even changes to white or red due to the proximity of every lake to the underlying volcano. However, the trade in their hue is unpredictable. Tourists have also seen any such lakes in darkish brown coloration, unbelievable proper. Number 3. Floating Islands, Locktalk Lake. Floating Islands, Locktalk Lake is not the simplest, biggest freshwater lake in northeast India. It's also home to particular floating islands called boom. Those circular land lodes are fabricated from flora, soil, and natural remember that have been thickened into a strong form. The islands have a spongy surface that appears like a trampoline, like an iceberg. Maximum of the mass of the boom lies under the water surface all through the dry season, when the water levels drop off. The residing roots of the island can reach the lake mattress and absorb nutrients speckled across this Locktalk lake. The several thousand foodies and its surrounding waters are essential for irrigation, drinking water, and meals elements. As a consequence, the lake has been referred to as the lifeline of Manipur state. Thousands of fishermen make their livelihood inside the waters, catching about 1,500 heaps, 6.6 million kilos of fish. Number 2. Superstition Mountain. Superstition Mountain. Some places have long been notioned to be truly no excellent cursed flight. It tainted something you want to call it out inside the far-off badlands of the Usa Kingdom of Arizona. Just to the east of the Phoenix metropolitan vicinity lies a sun's dried-up arid moonscape of twisted peaks and sprawling expansive badlands called the Superstition Mountains, at one time known as the Sierra de Los Angeles Espuma by way of Spanish settlers. Legend of this place has a man named Jacob Waltz found a giant gold mine in those mountains. Returned in the 19th century, he took the name of the game place with him to his grave, even though there's speculation he may additionally have told another character on his deathbed, considering then many expeditions to find the lost Dutchman's gold mine have been released. However, all have confirmed lethal explorers have gone in and in no way come returned out. A few Native Americans. Number 1. Turkmenistan Gates of Hell. Turkmenistan Gates of Hell, the Devarsi crater. Turkmenistan, higher known as the Gates of Hell, this eerie cavern inside the Caricon barren region has been on fire for more than 40 years. It was discovered in 1971 with the aid of Soviet geologists, whilst the floor beneath their drilling rigs suddenly collapsed, leaving a 230-foot wide hole, because the huge crater was packed with doubts today as it ever was. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoy the video, please permit me realize via clicking the like button, do % write a comment, and remember to subscribe so you can seize up my next video.